हेलो दोस्तों, तो कैसे हैं आप? वैसे मैं आपके सामने एक नया वीडियो लेके आया हूँ जिसमें डायनोमो जो है, पता है आपको डायनोमो मैजिशियन, और वो उनका ट्रिक रिवील कर रहे हैं गाइस। तो इस वीडियो में आपको पता चलेगा कैसे जादूगर जादू करता है, या फिर कैसे वो इल्यूजन, या फिर कैसे वो भ्रमित करता है लोगों को, और वो दिखाता है इस वीडियो में गाइस। उसके बारे में पता चलेगा गाइस। सो हम रिवील करेंगे, देखेंगे गाइस। स्टार्ट करते हैं।
Walking on water. Imagine how cool it would be to walk on water and impress people across the world. Dynamo did exactly this when he shocked millions by walking across the water of the River Thames, which you'd think would be impossible, and technically it is. How does one walk across a busy river with boats in the centre of London with hundreds of bystanders? Plexiglass is probably the most obvious explanation for Dynamo being able to cross the River Thames. Also, the two kayakers are probably in on the trick to help reinforce the illusion that Dynamo isn't standing on anything. Look at how close together the two kayaks are. This is probably because there was a small gap or a lower levitation in the plexiglass, which allowed the kayakers to pass through. And this gap was probably small enough for Dynamo to step over. Also, the police boat was probably nothing more than a decoy to disguise the fact they couldn't have plexiglass going from one side of the river to another. And a police boat was the best way to ensure a memorable ending to the illusion of walking on water. Bus levitation trick.
Second.
In this trick, Dynamo appears to be levitating next to a double-decker bus in the busy streets of London, in plain sight of curious spectators. The secret behind this trick is pretty obvious once you know what to look for. Notice how Dynamo's right arm, which attaches to the bus, doesn't even twitch. This is because it isn't his real arm. Dynamo's real arm is held tightly against his body. His so-called arm is nothing more than a metal rod, which supports a virtually invisible harness which helps him stay in the air, creating the illusion of hovering. Of course, the bus in which Dynamo floats beside is not a random London bus. The bus driver is more than aware of the magic trick in which he's participating. Also, the way in which Dynamo lowers to the ground is nothing more than a camera trick, rather than a gentle levitation towards the ground. Hand through glass trick. This trick sees Dynamo put his hand through a seemingly solid glass case and pull out a necklace. Unfortunately, for those of you who are magic believers, this is nothing more than a trick on our eyes. In short, there's a hole in the glass. Whilst we don't see the hole as spectators, it's definitely there. The glass is movable, so as Dynamo goes to put his hands in the hole, the glass moves along, allowing for his hand to pass through and take the necklace. The hole is concealed by his arm as he retrieves the necklace. The glass then slides back to its original position, and the hole disappears back under the mat. You might be asking what makes the glass move, as there's no obvious mechanism. Well, your guess is as good as mine. Walking down a building. To the shock of passing onlookers, Dynamo appears to walk down the side of a building, completely unaided, before casually walking away. There's no visible means of how he walked down the side of the building. There are no wires or ropes, which leaves bystanders confused, to say the least. So, how did Dynamo walk down the side of the building? Does he have some kind of supernatural power? In short, no, he doesn't. There are two main reasons as to why the wire can't be seen. Firstly, the trick was performed at night, therefore the visibility is low, and the wire is therefore harder, if not impossible, to see with the naked eye. Secondly, the onlookers look up at Dynamo, and his body obstructs their view of the wire. The wire, which was attached to an unknown object at the top of the building, is so thin that it would be difficult to see during the day, let alone during the night.
Right.
Shard levitation. Dynamo was seen to levitate above the Shard in London for the grand finale of his show's 4th season. Dynamo appears to be lifting ever higher into the air, eventually surpassing the top of the Shard without any hint of stopping. Prior to the release of the episode on television, a frenzy of pictures circulated on social media showing wires that held Dynamo in the air. When the show aired, it was implied these wires were artificially inserted into the photographs because Dynamo had levitated above the highest point on the Shard, where it would obviously have been impossible for him to be held up by wires. But does Dynamo really levitate past the highest points on the shard? No, he doesn't. Dynamo is only clearly visible at the point where he could still be supported by wires. The thing we see above the shard is no Dynamo, just a human-shaped object.
तो गाइस जैसे आपने देखा डायनामो ने जो ट्रिक किया, सब ट्रिक के पीछे गाइस आपको पता है ट्रिक होती है, और वो बिना किसी, बोलते हैं ना, सभी को पता होता है, प्री प्लान होता है। जब तक ये पूरी तरह प्लान नहीं होता तब तक नहीं करते गाइस, क्योंकि उसमें लाइफ का रिस्क होता है। सो डायनामो के साथ ज़रूर एक टीम वर्क करती है गाइस, जो ये सब उसके साथ करती है या फिर उसको बताती है कैसे करना है। ये किसी एक इंसान की बस की बात नहीं है, ये सब जो ट्रिक्स है वो करना, क्योंकि अगर वो उसके पास सच में कोई सुपर नेचुरल पावर होती तो फिर उसको एक पर्टिकुलर टाइम और ये सब की ज़रूरत नहीं होती, वो कभी भी कर सकता है, और उसे ज़रूरी नहीं होता दिखाने की, तो वही चीज़ें ऑटोमेटिक ही पता चल जाती हैं गाइस। और ये सारी चीज़ें फेक होती हैं गाइस, केवल इंटरटेनमेंट के लिए होती है। मज़ा लीजिए, खूब एंजॉय कीजिए गाइस। ट्राई करना है तो प्लानिंग के साथ ट्राई कीजिए, जैसा कि इस डायनामो ने किया है वैसे ही कीजिए, अदरवाइज़ आपके लाइफ के लिए हानिकारक हो सकता है गाइस, तो डोंट ट्राई। बट अगर आपके साथ एक कोई प्रोफेशनल टीम है तो आप ज़रूर कर सकते हैं उनके साथ मिलकर, जैसा डायनामो जी के पास है। सो गाइस चलते हैं, फिर मिलेंगे नए वीडियो के साथ, नए इंटरेस्टिंग वीडियो के साथ मिलेंगे गाइस, आपको नए नए जानकारी देते रहेंगे। तब तक के लिए गुड बाय, सी यू, जय हिंद।